everywhere.
This fire has made a run. You can see those flames shooting up into the sky.
We are on the jam-packed red carpet.
To the right, guys.
So this is the fourth weekend of protest.
Watch ABC News on location for Facebook Watch. Friday nights, 9/8 Central. True crime, cinematic, real-life drama, stunning, the unthinkable. Follow the clues. The Hunt. True Crime 2020. Friday nights, 9/8 Central on ABC. ABC News. Straightforward.
We are back with this frightening situation. A bear making its way through a Los Angeles neighborhood. The 250-pound female walked around the residential area after wandering around a college campus. I did not mean to mention that woman's weight, the female bear, but it was in there. I feel like Mona gave me a look. The bear was tranquilized and returned to the wild air.
Bear's just a little thick. A giant plume of dust from the Sahara Desert is getting closer to the continental U.S. It's on a 5,000-mile journey, and it's traveling at altitudes of up to 30,000 feet. Will Gans has more on that.
It's kind of like a mass that keeps getting bigger and bigger.
It might seem like something from a horror movie, but the dust plume from the Saharan Desert isn't quite so menacing, despite these images from the British Virgin Islands just yesterday. The tropical sun completely blocked out by dust, kicked up 2 weeks ago on the African coast. Strong winds blowing that dust thousands of miles westward. While it seems like a thriller, it's actually typical every 3 to 5 days this time of year. But normally not to this scale. And now this week, it's headed our way.
It's indestructible. It's indescribable. Nothing can stop it.
The dust cloud will make it to New Orleans, Houston, and much of the Gulf Coast by Wednesday afternoon. And by Saturday night, most of the eastern U.S. will be feeling some level of the dust.
This town is in danger.
Not quite. The only thing to keep an eye on when this blob of Saharan dust arrives: itchy eyes, nose, throat, and sinus problems for those who are already sensitive. So on the bright side, this dust can actually create an amazing effect on the sunset sky, giving different shades of red. So you guys, be prepared to paint with all the colors of the wind.
Oh, dare I say, Will, that was cheesy.
Speaking of cheese,
There we go. The pandemic is driving up cheese prices to record highs just weeks after they dipped to the lowest in nearly 20 years.
Hopefully you stack that cheese, because cheesemakers in Wisconsin attribute the spike to the massive demand from the reopening of restaurants, which account for half of the cheese market. Cheddar is now up by about $1.70 per pound, and customers are expected to take the hit until supply catches up.
Say it, Mona. Say it.
Stack that cheese.
That's a lot of cheddar.
A lot of cheddar.
A lot of cheddar. There it is. Coming up in our next half hour, the newest craze in social distancing. They're called yoga domes, the latest in quarantine chic. Why they're quickly becoming the must-have exercise accessory, especially when it's raining.
No, but first, the FDA issues a warning about 9 hand sanitizers that may contain a potentially deadly ingredient. Our medical expert weighs in. That's next on World News Now.
What's the most innovative daily news podcast out there to listen to every day?